Very busy night. Full moon. It is a Saturday. 5 guests check in. Our little motel is almost entirely booked. Natasha Vale, the state-sanctioned psychic medium, checks in first. She's wearing a gaudy, elaborate black and gold skirt. "Good to see you again," she says. The PIA agent, Mark Banner, comes in next. He grunts out a request for one night, asks not to be disturbed. The Rain Syndicate enforcer properly checks in. He wears a silver tweed suit, too tight. He sees me and kisses me on both cheeks. "My friend, I'm glad it is you," he exclaims. He signs in as Jeremy Barton. I can see bruises on his knuckles, and he pays with new coin. He flashes me a toothy grin and then goes to his room. Letitia Keene checks in again, asks for the most private room available. I tell her it is super busy and I can't honor that request. She seems shocked to hear and then suppresses a tiny grin. Tides take me. Not long after, Chris Ravenwood, the proprietary morality enforcer, checked in. Why is there a PIA, PME, and Rain Syndicate checked in on the same night? Is it random that Letitia checked in? Or did a source inform her? Perhaps this is a correct reading from the psychic Natasha. I ponder the implications. The PIA agent comes in after 10, flashes his badge. I tense up, preparing myself to get punched again. Instead, he plays nice agent. He asks if I was working when Jake Blake checked in. I shake my head. He asks if Natasha Vale was checked in the night of the murder. I tell him no, but she did visit him. Mark Banner tells me that the light bulb man and Natasha Vale used to work together as a double act. She would feel for their darkest secrets, and as a sin eater, the light bulb man would make them clean. For a price, they would tell you your darkest emotions, and he would cleanse them. The agent says, "That sounds to me like it's blackmail." Mark Banner continues to gossip that a few months ago he quit working with Natasha. Natasha wanted to do a reading with Sterling Ogdom, the High Overseer. The light bulb man balked at that. He just quit right there. "Would you try to run a con on the High Overseer?" He thanks me for my time and leaves. I escape without being hit. I watch him return to his room, but instead of going in, he pulls up a chair and waits while smoking a cigar. I see him checking his watch. A once beautiful car pulls up. It is the former movie star, Zane Calloway. He pulls up a chair, and they chat. From the office, I see that Mark Banner has a brown paper bag. After 15 minutes, Zane Calloway leaves with the bag. The PIA agent finishes a cigar and goes back inside. Jeremy Barton was getting food from the vending machine when Letitia Keene came out. I'm not sure what started it, but I came when the shouting began. I hear, "How long was Mr. Blake in your employ? What did he find out about Ogdom?" She pulls out a fighting stick. Blows are about to start when the warden comes in from room 5. Jeremy Barton backs down as a warden pulls his gun. Miss Keene doesn't budge. She stares at Mr. Banner. She demands an apology. The Rain Syndicate enforcer apologizes and goes back to his room. She yells at the warden, "Don't act innocent. I know you fought with Jake Blake. I know he ate your sins. I know what you did for Solomon Vaymark. Goodies always have a hand in vice. Gotta have manna for the masses. You visited him during the day of his murder, perhaps silencing him for your sins." He smiles, nods his head. He sees me and says, "Good night." Letitia notices me and retreats to her room. Not long after 1 a.m., Letitia Keene checks out, perhaps because of the argument, or maybe she was just maintaining her recent pattern. At 4 a.m., the bastard Robert Lockridge checks in. When the truth facilitator sees me, he smirks. I hate the man. He goes to his room, drops his stuff out, and immediately goes to Chris Ravenwood's door. I start cleaning the outer environments, trying to listen in. I overhear, the Hand of Goodman are not happy with the demise of Jake Blake. Contingencies were not prepared. Production is halved. He needs to encourage enrollment through any means necessary. Lockridge returns to his room. The warden looks shaken and pale. The rest of the night is uneventful.